Well, hello, good morning. Welcome to the stream. There we go. Let me just shut down this program because we don't need it anymore. I'm going to work on a new introduction video because, well, first of all, I need one with the timestamp hard-coded into it because now I need to use a second program just for a countdown, and that's not going to work. I'm still getting used to different programs, and I actually found out that the last two streams I've been streaming with the microphone from my webcam. Though it is a very good webcam, the microphone isn't really that good. So if you have been listening the last few days, it sounded a little different than, if I'm correct, it's going to sound now. So here we are in Gateway. And I'm just going to get all missions I can here, literally all, or at least all that are going to help get my reputation up with some of the Alliance factions, since we decided to work on that. Well, I'm not going to do that because if I'm correct, I'm not running with... No, I don't have a an FSD interdictor, so I can't even do that. And then this one as well. I'm going to have to turn up the volume of the game a little. I turned it down yesterday evening because I was talking to someone while playing when I got home from work. Okay, that's going to be better. So, that's it. Let's see if it's refreshed when we get back in. Yes, it is. Nice. We'll get that one too. This one. I didn't check anything, so it could take a very long time delivering all these. But I do see a lot of the missions are actually to the same location. So, with a little luck, it doesn't take too long. No things we can sell here. No bounties. I do have some bounties, but I can't do that at the moment. Here, I've got some dormant bounties myself here. Only for one and a half hours, so that's not going to be too bad. And then I've got, well, let's say 100,000 credits bounty in the Empire. So we'll have to see if we find some of the interstellar fractors contact thingy, so we can actually deliver or claim the bounties there. Now let's see. There were a few systems that were close by, so I'm just going to select those first. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm still a little tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So I might have to cut the stream short at some point and just go back to sleep for another hour, so I can actually have a good good late shift. Hello, Herr Doctor. How are you doing this morning? I got two different platforms I have to be, or two different outposts. Hausdorff Station Not sure. Isn't that the one? No, it's not this one. That got changed. Oh, and now I'm overshooting, of course, because I was different doing something else. Oh, and I forgot to scan. I just see. So, here we go again. Hello and good morning, D. Dexter. Welcome all. So, does one of you two have any experience with the Alliance? Now, when I just started playing this game, I heard that, or some people told me that in the Alliance you can get some stuff on discount that you can't get on discount in other systems. But I've never really looked into the Alliance, so... And I just decided to do that, so I might have to find out myself if no one knows the answer. Then I'll have to discover it all myself, which is no problem. Landing pad 3, it should be on the other side, right? Well, yes, there it is. I do know there are a lot of systems in the Alliance that require a certain permit to gain access to. And there might be a list somewhere out there, but I haven't actually seen one. But that's also because I didn't read into it. Wow, two fruits and vegetables. Well, let's see, is there some Chixorexy? I think I have a mission going there, but I'm not sure, and I'm not going to do the trade data delivery or salvage missions. Combat stabilizers and clothing. Now let's see, what can we get here? It's a refinery, so probably none. Nope, can't buy the clothing here. And of course combat stabilizers are probably not even in there. At least they're not with the medicines. Nope. So we'll have to find those somewhere else. I'm allied with a Fed, and I don't know how much. Don't know much about the Alliance. If there is a special discount, you can tell us. I will. Well, it's basically that on my main account, I'm flying around in both a cutter and a Corvette, and I'm up in the ranks with the. I'm a vice admiral in the Federation, so that's one rank below the top. And I'm 2 ranks below the top in the Empire. And I thought, you know, I don't really feel like making this account into another grind fest to get up in the higher ranks. So I decided, you know what, we're just going to try and wrap our minds around the alliance and see what is so special about the alliance. Since, you know, heavy grind, yes, 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 it has been. Though I'm now on my main account, I'm allied, or no, not actually allied. I'm pledged to Orissa Lavigne Duval. I'm at rating 2 or 3 at the moment. I don't really remember. Which means I get a since she's at the 2nd place in the power play at the moment, I get a 40% bonus on my bounties. I'm flying around in a Corvette doing a lot of bounty hunting, and actually in about an hour I get 6.5 million credits just by bounty hunting, and that's great. I'm having so much fun in that account. So at some point I might actually decide to go back to either the Empire or the Federation to grind out one of the bigger ships. But I thought, you know what, let's first make sure that we spend some time with the Alliance, get an Anaconda at some point, outfit that nicely, and then we'll see. You did the same with the Prisma lady, so that's Aisling Duval. She is the best looking one of all the powers, right? Yeah, on my other account I still have, my cutter has prismatic shields and my Python has prismatic shields. On my Corvette though, I decided to get biweaves. With 7 shield boosters, so it's actually earn or get loads and loads of megajoules, so a very strong shield. But I don't have to wait for about half an hour before my shields are recharged, you know? I don't think it's a wise plan to get more here, to get more missions. Well, this is a refinery as well, so nothing here that we need. Is it good on the Corvette? Prismatics or the biweaves? The biweave, yeah, they're really good. On my cutter, I'm running prismatics, and but I'm using the cutter mostly as an armed trader. So I'm trading between 2 different systems and 2 stations there, and I'm earning about 3.5 million credits per round trip. I've got a fighter aboard and prismatic shields, size 6. And the prismatic shields make sure that that my shields actually stay up most of the time when I'm interdicted by something like a pirate anaconda. And the pirate anaconda can throw everything at me, and my shields will still not go down. And I can take him out without any problem. But the problem is that once a second target shows up, and sometimes that happens, my shields aren't recharged, and the second target will take me out. But that's also because you know, I'm not really focusing on combat. And the thing with prismatic shields is they're really strong, but they take ages to recharge. Well, with my Corvette and the bi-weave shields, the shields are less strong, or in total they're actually stronger because I've got more shield boosters. But when I've taken out, let's say, 5 or 6 targets and the last one actually took my shields down almost completely or completely, I just fly in another direction, put all pips into the systems, and in about half a minute my shields will be back up. So that's just a lot better, and that's why I like the bi-weaves on a combat ship a lot more than the prismatics. Also, I don't have to sacrifice some of the internal space on my ship to put some of the shield cell banks in. Plus, because I don't have shield cell banks, I don't use them, so my ship doesn't get very hot when I use them. So I don't need shield or what's it called, heat sinks. So in total, I just feel my ship is better outfitted this way. I actually have on my Corvette, I've got 7C bi-weave shields. I've got a 7A auto maintenance unit, so auto repair unit, so I can repair every single thing except for the hull. And I've got a 7D fighter bay. So I've got loads of things that actually would have been taken up by shield cell banks if I chose a different shield system. Different shield setup. I should probably start drinking my coffee because English isn't working at the moment. You do a computer restart and between 20 seconds I have half shields back. Yeah, but the thing is, you are totally incapable of doing anything when you restart your computer. And I just think that's a little dangerous in a lot of the situations I find myself in with the Corvette. Because, you know, I've set it up as a fighter or as a combat ship, so I should use it as a combat ship as well. Thanks for the follow, man. And Digger James, welcome to the stream. Oh, this is a little further away. But hey, it's not Hudson Orbital, right? I promise you, I will never stream a trip to Hudson Orbital on this account. I might do it on my other accounts, but not on this one. I can promise you that. So at the moment, if I'm correct, my balance is around, yeah, it's around 100 million credits, I was going to say. Well, it's 100.8. So it's 100 million credits. I'm going to have to save around 200 million extra on top of this to purchase an Anaconda and outfit it sort of correctly. If I want it fully combat outfitted, because I'm planning on focusing this account on combat, you know, on getting the combat rank up to elite, but it's probably not going to work that way because, well, at the moment I don't have a combat ship. The Python is a really capable fighter, or a really capable multi-purpose ship that can fight really well, but it's not a combat ship. I might get a further lance at some point. But my goal is to get an Anaconda and do some fighting as well. Well, we're getting close. There we go. We talked about several accounts. Why do you play on different accounts? Well, this account I've started to... well, as you can see, the title says day 40. I've actually streamed every single day on this account, and that was the planning on forehand. I bought my first account, just a regular game, because Horizons wasn't even out then. But a few days later, Horizons could be purchased on pre-order, and I got it right away. I've heard a friend of mine talking about this game for a long time, and at some point he said, "Are you still interested in that game?" I said yes, and he said, "Well, it's on Steam discount now." So I got it, loved it, then got the Horizons account, and then didn't play it for another 3 or 4 months, because, you know, this is a game that you have to wrap your mind around at some point. It is a very different game compared to a lot of other games. And then at some point, my son saw me playing, and he said, "Well, I want this too, you know, I'd like to play this game as well." I said, "You know what, I'll get you an account as well." So he got an account, and after he got one, he wasn't really playing it anymore. You know, he liked it, but not enough to keep on playing it. It's just... He's 12 years old, and oh, clothing. I need clothing, right? How much clothing do we need? 21 units. Let's get 21 units down. And at some point, you know, there's not enough gratification, or not fast enough gratification in this game. It all takes, or can take, a very long time. And so he wasn't really interested anymore. I was kind of sad about that, but I was like, okay. But before that time, my plans were actually to stream this game a lot as well. And I thought, you know, what would be great? To get a new account, totally empty, and start at 0, and then stream every single minute of progress on the account. So that's what I'm doing with this account. This is my Rags to Riches account, and I'm at day 40 at the moment. So in day 40, I'm actually at 100 million. I know a lot of people would say, you know, I would have gotten a lot more credits if I played differently. I know, but it's not just about getting somewhere quickly. It's also about enjoying the ride. Let's see. Gateway. We don't have to go back to gate. Oh, I've got another mission here. Wait a second. The Susa landing. Why didn't I see that when I got in? Because that is probably pretty close to the entrance, right? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we'll just have to get back there. So, and after I got my second account, my son stopped playing, and now I have 3 accounts. One account is actually played by one of my friends, who started out as just one of the viewers, and he's a fuel rat, and as a fuel rat, he's not allowed to go into combat or do some undermining or get a bounty or something like that. And he was like, well, I'd like to explore some other things in the game, but I also really enjoy being a fuel rat, so I don't really know. And he said, you know, maybe I should get a second account. But he didn't have the money for it at the moment. And I said, well, you know, mainly because he wants to upgrade his computer first, which is a good plan. And I said, you know, just use my account for now, because at the moment I get it back at some point, because he is going to get his own, then, well, I have more credits on the account. That is the thing which I love with Elite Dangerous, freedom to do what you like without boundaries. Yes, that is what I like as well. I just don't like exploring much. I've tried it several times, but I'm not into that myself. Not at all. Loads of ships in the area. But Cyril Picardi is the one that said, "Good job, I found you." He's in the Fertile Lands. And he's a master. Well, I'm not a master in this on this account, but on the other accounts I am. So I could actually try to take him out once he starts interdicting me. Sorry about the yawning. That will all stop once the coffee lands in my system. Which weaponry is on your Python? 2 medium cannons, 1 large multi-cannon under the nose, and 2 large beam lasers on the side things, and all of them are gimbaled. I have no clue why I was slowing down already. That wasn't necessary at all. Okay, now we start slowing down. And I think we're going to be interdicted soon. There we go. He's probably going to give me some... Yeah, 10 seconds. Sure. What? I think my power supply, my power systems aren't done in the right way. Let's see. 103%. I should be able to do that. That's 2. That's better. But my shields are already off, so let's... Oh, come on! I'm going to get out of here, but it's... that was a close call! 10%. Why didn't I look into that earlier? I haven't got a clue, but at least we got out. Let's hope we're not going to be interdicted again. Now, of course, I'm going to fight the interdiction. There's no way I'm going to survive it. My shields are still recharging. Should probably put some more power into your shields. Now you are awake. That's for sure. But it's not the best way to get awake, right? Man. 10% left. Well, that should be enough, right? I just hope I can repair my ship here. It's not every not every base has repair facilities. But if I'm correct, sorry, if I'm right or correct, not correct. Come on, that word doesn't exist. If I'm correct, this this base will have repair facilities, so we'll see. Huh. Well, the yawning hasn't stopped, that's for sure. Federation space. I thought I was in Alliance space, but hey, no problem there. Should be that one because it was the only light that was out. Well, at least we're safely on the ground. Everything's repaired. Good. Cyril Picardi, so he's actually following me around. Gateway. Oh, Wicca Town. It is the right system, but not the right port, so I'm not going to take that. Gateway. Find your dock. Nope. Also the wrong one. Let's see. What's in Wolf 397? Isn't that one of the starter engineers? Trophy camp. Todd the Blaster McQueen. I probably have to visit him at some point. Oh, and now I forgot to actually select where I was going, which was right next to Wolf. I think I'm going to go here first. Three jumps. Yep. And from here I'll go down, do these two, and then do those two, and then get back to Gateway. And hopefully by that time we will have found the whatchamacallit, combat stabilizers. So, yeah, combat stabilizers. We need 12 units. That's not too bad. I should be able to get that. Okay, now we're high up. Now we can jump to the next system. Here we go. Yep, there we go. And after this jump, just one more jump to go, and we'll be in the system we have to go to. So where do we have to be? On a planet over there. Well, let's go there. Oh, here he comes again, Mr. Picardi. But this time, at least my power management is okay, so I should be able to get him, right? So, let's try and see how it's going to work out. It's not fair. He's using chaff. Question is if I'm going to survive this or not. But then again, if there's going to be help by let's say someone there they come. System security. And you see his his hull is going down faster than mine at the moment. Though it's going to be a close one. Yes! I made it! Whew! That was a close one. Did he drop some things that I might like? No, don't need any of those. Well done. Well, thank you. I'm actually starting to think about why do I have a Python on this account if I say I'm going to focus on combat? Maybe I should look into acquiring a further lands myself and just not do this anymore, but just do combat. You know, you can earn millions by just bounty hunting and going into combat zones and things like that. With further lands with poo poo laser guns, sorry. You know, I really love the Python. It's an awesome ship, and I'm reluctant to sell it, but then again, you know, I do want to focus on combat on this account, so it is probably a better plan just to get me a combat ship and make sure I fly that. But then I'll have to look into the further lands. We'll do that after I land here. I'll have to look into getting a further lands and how I can outfit it correctly with 100 million. I think I can build one with around 80 million, but the question is whether it's a good one or not. And of course we're going to drop off all these missions first. Okay, landed. Wow. Obliterate terrorist leader, obliterate terrorist leader. Counter-insurgency. I think there's something going on here. They probably don't have anything for sale that I need. They don't have anything for sale except for bio waste and hydrogen fuel. So, nope. But I probably can sell my cartography data here, or at least some of it. Here, let me see. I can I'm opening a window. Yeah, let's do it like that. And let's add it as a source here. Browser source. Nope, console. Or is it browser source? We'll have to see. Nope, it's not that. Nope. Get out. Remove. Yes. I'll just add screen display capture. Yes. Like that. Now, that's okay, but I'm going to need to put the webcam move to top. There we go. Now, we don't need this one, of course. We need this one. Fertile lands. Furry lands. It's 51 million. If I set it up for combat like this, it's going to be 129. We don't have that. So, downgrade this, of course. Then, let's see, instead of a 5A, we'll put 5C, shield boost, or bi-weaves, and shield boosters in there with a kill warrant scanner D. So far, this only cost 80 million. So it could very well be that this is going to work. What we can do is either put one laser in, as in one beam laser, huge, and then put a lot of cannons in the other things, or put one very large multi-cannon in, and put lasers on all the medium things. I think I'm going to go for that. Let's see, beam laser, beam laser, beam laser, beam laser. Yeah, that should be okay. 88 million. Now, I'm probably going to need a fuel scoop to get somewhere. 91 million. Whew, this is going to be close. Then, structural reinforcement package. And let's put module reinforcement in as well. And then this one can have some module reinforcement as well. And then afterwards, you know, if we get into the system where we have to get to, I can put an extra hull reinforcement package in here. Because like this, it's going to cost 91 million. And that's also because of the where is it? Frameshift drive interdictor. Oh, the fuel scoop, 2.8 million. We can take that off. So that is not really necessary once we get to where we have to be. Okay, now stations that sell this build that are close to Gateway, I think it's called. Yes. Or should I look at I'll go back here and get another link. Is there a station by Leon Gruy that sells this? Yes, there is. Because that will give me a 15% discount, and then it's a lot better. So I'll save this one. Let's put that away. Here we are back in the game. I might go and do that, but then we'll have to find out what we're going to do, which is probably aligned with either Zachary Hudson or Arissa Lavigny-Duval, because those two give a bonus on the if you're aligned with their power, they give a bonus on the bounty. So I might have to do that, and then I'll have to save for an FSD interdictor, or maybe I can get one if I'm actually going to purchase it at Leon Ruiz stations. Well, first things first, we're going to deliver the remaining missions. And in the meantime, guys, let me know what you think about that. I know I haven't been really consistent, and I've been going back and forth with the plans, but you know, I do really want to focus on combat, and I think getting a further lance will be the right way to do that at the moment. And when I do have the further lance, I might actually start saving for until I have around 300 million credits in total to get the an Anaconda and outfit it for combat. You like the idea, okay. But should I get into Federation space or into Empire space? Because with the Alliance I get a bonus on cargo trading. And that's the opposite of what I want to focus on in this account, so it sounded like a good idea the last day, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Oh, bummer. If only I was a little more consistent in the plans. Where's the bonus better? Well, at the moment, Arissa Lavigny-Duval is in second, and Zachary Hudson is down a lot more. So you probably get a higher bonus with Arissa, but then again, I would have to do some power play first, and I'm not too sure about that. Let's check. I only have one destination here, right? Yeah. Let's see. I have thrusters 6A, but on my for lance there's going to be 5A thrusters, so the thrusters are going to be useless. Bi-weave shields, well, I can probably move that, but it's not engineered, so it's not useful. Frameshift drive is 5A and engineered. There's no use setting that, putting that into the new ship. So I'll probably have to put those two in either in storage or sell them. Let's see. Did I just get some? Yes, I did get some chemical manipulators. You know what would probably be a better plan is if I visit some of the engineers first, make sure I get some modules from around the galaxy that are engineered, and save them all up, and then all transport them at the end of maybe the next or the episode after that. Transport them all to Ray Gateway or another station where I can actually purchase the further lens on a discount with Leon Gruy, and then is that a second sun? Yes, it is. That's interesting. It's a really small one, though. No, it's not. It was... It's just a lot of ships together. Okay. But you know, I could go out and engineer all the beam lasers that I'm going to have to put on the further lands, because this ship also has medium hardpoints. So what I can do is just go out and make sure I do that. I can't go out and engineer the multi-cannon, because it's going to be a huge multi-cannon, and I don't have a huge hardpoint on this vessel. But I can go and probably engineer some shield boosters, and maybe the frameshift drive as well, and things like that. So it might actually be a very good plan, because this will have a higher jump range than the other ones. If I get into the further lands, it's going to have a very bad jump range. But this one has a good jump range, and I can make sure I engineer a lot of the stuff. That is probably the most sensible idea I've come up with so far. Cartography data. Let's see. Yes, I can sell some more. Let's do that. Now, next stop is probably in the list here, because it's not too far away. Well, maybe it's not. It's just too far away. Yeah, 20.12. We'll have to do something else as well. Here, let's go into... Do I have a commodities tab open? Nope, not yet. We'll just use this. Combat stabilizers. Ovid, because that's one of the systems I'm going to go to. Yes, find. CE Bootis. That's probably going to be a good option. I don't see a familiar name, but that's also because I'm not really familiar in Alliance space. So we'll jump out to that next system. I think I've got 3 more deliveries to do, or at least 3 more systems to visit, and then I can go back to Gateway, deliver the things I was going to find for them, and then I'll probably turn into well, go to one of the engineers. I might not want to engineer it all because I don't have access to all the engineers yet, but at least I can engineer things like the frameshift drive, and some of the other things. Barba terminal. Any other destinations in here? Nope. Paul Skingle wants to take me out in his dropship. I'll show you that this was a very bad plan, mister. Really, believe me. Goodbye. It should be on top there. And yes, it is. Landing gear. This is going to be one of those very interesting maneuvers, but it's going to be quicker than approaching it in the right way. and having to fly around a lot. Yeehaw! Almost perfect landing. Not exactly, but good enough. We still have some bounties left, right? I forgot to claim all the bounties. But hey, no problem there. Let's see. CE Bootis, wasn't it? CE Bootis. Yes. No. What one? Which one was it? Azure Gateway, Hallville Terminal? I'm not sure. Azure Gateway. So that one. Launch. Well, I just have to deliver 4 more missions. Or was it 5? Let's see. Got this one, that one, that one, that one. 4 missions to deliver. And for 2 other missions, I still have to find this stuff, but of course I used the EDDB database, so that wasn't a problem. Okay, here we go, next jump. That's already the last jump as well. No, 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 no. Getting close, getting close. Azure Gateway. How much did we need? 12, right? 10 plus 2, yeah, 12. So that basically means I'm going to fill up, but I need at least 12. Because it should be able to sell all the other ones as well. No, 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 no. Landing pad 3. Looks like it's going to be on top there, yes. Machinery, medicines. Okay. Why isn't there anyone here? Azure Gateway. Supply was 844 2 days ago. And now it's all done. Bummer. Let's see. Bigger supply, 7,885. Should that be enough to still have some? Probably. LHS 2995. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. LHS 2995. Is that somewhere in here? Doesn't say so. LHS 2995. And which station? I'll just remember that. LHS 2995. Colomb Ring. Oh, but this one actually has... It's the same station. Murray Station. Same system. Closer station. And a higher amount of stuff. So that should work. Oh. Refuel and restock. And maybe they have an interstellar factors contact thingy. No, they don't. Bummer. I would have loved to get one, because that would have saved me a trip to claim some credits somewhere. I'm not going to do that, by the way. I'm just going to wait until I find something. But if I get killed in the meantime, of course, the bounty will be gone. Well, that's half a liter of water gone. I needed that. Let's see, which one was it? Murray Station? I think that was the one. Was that the one? Yes, it was. Good. Yes, close enough. Well, now let's hope that they actually have it on stock, so I can actually purchase it and not have to find another base that sells it. Is that different, by the way? Has that changed? They say boarding permission, but didn't it used to be landing permission? It's like this is a ship or something. Or is that maybe the difference between the between an outpost and a station? That could be. Let's see, medicine. Ah, here we have it. Now let's fill up. Get 150. I think that should be enough. Now, let's see. Let's sell some more of our data. Let's get into the contacts. There's no interstellar factors. Contact. Now we just have to go to the other two systems. Where were they? Ovid here. It's going to be 2 jumps probably. Bradfield Orbital. 2 jumps, yeah. Perhaps it is updated. That could be. Speaking about updates, I should probably start looking at the 2.4 thingy. And I know it's going to land the 26th. So next week I don't have to think about my streaming schedule yet. Illicit cargo. What is illicit then? Do I have illegal? What is illegal here in my cargo? Somehow, I think I saw the clothing being illegal in the last system. No, it's illegal here. What is illegal? Illicit cargo. Combat stabilizers, is that illegal? Or illicit? The trailer was awesome. Yeah, I didn't actually see it yet. I'm going to look at it in, well, after this stream. Combat stabilizers are illegal here. Okay. So I'm going to get a fine once I enter this station. That's not going to be nice. But I'm not going to fly to other systems first. I don't want to do that. I'll probably get a fine 3 times in a row then. But hey, I'll survive. Let's get in as soon as I can. Well, at least we got in without being scanned. Well, that's good. Okay, mission board, delivering this one. Hey, wait a second, didn't we have 2 missions to deliver here? Let's see. Or are the other Parmitano Outpost, Nikolaev Dock, and Tesla Station? 3 different stations, but they're all in the same system. Okay, well. That's that. Let's see. Contacts. No interstellar factors. Bummer. I'm looking for one of those. Well, we didn't get scanned once, so at least we didn't get a fine here. That's a good thing. Ooh. Nice system here. Let's see. Parmitano Horizons, Nikolaev Dock, and Hutton Station. What's that? They have a Hutton Station. Luckily it's not Hudson Orbital. Ooh, but that's nice. That's not a problem. That is nice. How far can I jump now? Pfft, come on. Nothing happened there. Biff Master is going to hunt me. Well, no problem. We'll just have to kill him. Let's see, the other one was Nikolaev Dock. That's pretty close. Federal assault ship, Biff Master. Well, that might be a hard kill, but I'm going to try anyway. Okay, now we're going to slow down and we're going to be pulled out of Super Cruise. Let's make sure we have the right fire group selected already. Yes, here we go. $20 tons of cargo. The shields are almost gone. Shields are gone. Now, more power, and start with the guns. Well, goodbye. Incoming mission critical message. That was that. Good. There we go. Last bit. To Nikolaev Dock, and then we have to get to what's it called? The other station here. Once I get back to oh, now another one wants to try and kill me, or at least there are messages here. I've come a long way for what's in your cargo hold. Don't try to run. Is it him? Is it him? Alliance Enforcer. No, it shouldn't be him. Well, we'll see. Oh, there's a third one now. Is it really? Well, I don't think he's going to attack me here. Wrong scanner. Okay, now let's get landed first. Where can I land? Ah, there it is. Come on. Don't keep on deploying weapons when I don't need them at the moment. No. Refuel. Restock. Contacts. Fines? Do I have fines? Bounty vouchers. Good. And now let's deliver the mission as well. There's just 18,000 bounty on his head. That's not worth it. I'm not going to bother with him. Unless he wants to kill me, then I'll be more than happy to help him. But if not, then off to Tesla station. So we're going to deliver the hydrogen fuel here, and then we'll go back to gateway system, the whatchamacallit, Dublin orbital. I think that was the right station. Land there, and well, then I'm going to check whether or not I actually have the stuff I need to start engineering, but maybe I could check that now here while we're waiting in Ara. Engineers, blueprints. You know, I have no, let's start with the engineers in general, because I don't have access to every single one, but I do have access to this one. Increased range. What do we need for that? Arsenic, chemical manipulators, and data mined wake exceptions. Do I have that? I don't have arsenic at all. I do have chemical manipulators and data mined wake exceptions. Yes, I do have some of those as well. So I might have to find some arsenic first. Which engineers do I actually have access to? Just 3. That wasn't him. This was him. Multi-cannon. I would like to go for high capacity. Mechanical scrap. I'm only at grade 3 with him. Mechanical scrap, niobium, vanadium. Niobium and vanadium. Mechanical equipment for the next one, and tin. Oh, it sounds like. Yeah, I'm overshooting. Or not yet. I just have to correct the course. Okay. Mechanical scraps. Yeah, I have some. Niobium. I have some, yes. Vanadium. I don't have any. You know what? Going for all these engineering things first would be nice, but you would have to need... I actually do need the stuff to go there first, right? Let's see. Going back to Martuk. Increased range. Because with Martuk, I'm at rank 5, so I can actually get the best stuff with her. Stuff delivered. No interstellar fractures contact here. So we're going to go back to Gateway. I don't think it's in the list of the destinations here. Nope. So, zooming out a little. Gateway, come on. Yes. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps? 5 jumps? How many? 4 jumps. Not too bad though. Oh yeah, sure. Here we go. 4 jumps until we get home. Well, home. Our temporary home. And then I'll do some research into whether or not I actually want to go to the engineers. Because there's not much I can... not much I can do at the moment there. I think on the one hand it's worth it to go into the engineers. On the other hand, I might just not have enough engineer access at the moment to really engineer the Furlands the way I wanted it to be. So then there's a few things I can do. I can either focus on getting access to all the engineers and making sure that I actually work on getting the Furlands engineered. Though I don't own one yet, I can probably engineer a lot of the different parts on the Furlands, like weapons, shields, and things like that. I can engineer them all before I actually purchase the Furlands and then just put all the engineered stuff in. Or that is the other option. I am going to get the Furlands and fly it first and then engineer it on the go. I'm not sure which is the best option. Dublin Citadel. There we go. But I just see that the combat stabilizers I have on board, here they are actually illegal here. I did get a few missions to deliver them to Dublin Citadel, but the chances are I can't actually sell them here. So we'll have to see about that. If I can't, I might have to go into a black market to sell them. Reduce your speed. Sure, I'll, after I speed up a little more. I promise you I won't land with this speed. So, well, at least so far, the goal for today, at least according to the title, was to get acquainted with the Alliance a little more, and that really has worked. As you can see, we're better friends with some of the Alliance factions here, though this is taking a little long. And come on. Is it this? Nah, that's not it. That's not taking too much bandwidth. Well, let's while we're waiting for that to happen, let's see what can we do here. If I'm looking at engineers, this is having a problem loading as well. Maybe it is my internet connection that is not doing really well at the moment. You have to sign out. Thanks for the stream and have a nice day. Well, you too. Thank you very much. It's a little strange, but it kicked me out. Here, see, it's having trouble loading this as well, so now of course I can close all these links as well, but still. Here we go again. I've got access to Martuk, I've got access to Farseer. if I look at FARS here, I could get dirty drives, chromium, mechanical components, and specialized legacy firmware. Let's wait for this to enter. I'm going to run to the bathroom quickly. I'll be back soon. I just need to wait until this is done anyway, so I'll be back. Well, it actually hasn't done a lot yet. You see, the stream is not really running smooth as well. Oh, but it is loading now. Good. So, thrusters. I would need chromium, mechanical components, and specialized legacy firmware. Do I have that? I did land, right? Well, according to this, I didn't. Oh, sure, I'm 20 kilometers out. That is strange. Good, landed. That is strange, because there were 2 missions here, and one of them has been delivered. Well, no problem. It's just a little strange. Let's see. Oh, sure, I still have the combat stabilizers. Can I sell them here? Nope. Are there some missions requiring me to get more? Nope. No missions requiring me to get more of those. So we'll go into the black market. And I'll sell them here. No problem, we'll just do it that way. Now let's see, materials. I needed chromium. Looks like I don't have anything. Mechanical scraps. Yeah, I do have some of those. And specialized legacy firmware. I do have a lot of those. So what I can do, just thinking about what I'm going to do at the moment, I can either focus on getting access to more engineers. So I have access to her at the moment, to her and to him. Which means I can upgrade my thrusters to grade 3. I can upgrade the frameshift drive to grade 5. I can get some of the, well, I can get a very small shield booster upgrade and power plant. And with her I can get an upgrade on the shield generator. So I could either try to get it upgraded as much as I can now, or not bother with it at all. You know, those are actually 1A and 1B. And option 2 is focusing on getting access to the Dweller, to Liz Rider, and then go on to the next ones, the next row, and the next row. But that's going to take a very long time before we're actually able to get all of this. So I don't think that is a good plan. I don't think that is going to work at all. So I think I'll just I'll just go for this. Let's see. Where could I get one that is aligned with Leon Rui? LTT 17422. LTT 17422. I could just fly out there, which is well, nice travel. Get the Furtherlands, and then from there go to Mazauansis, which is the Empire station or system I was already in. Let's see, how many jumps? 7 jumps. Yeah, let's do that. Then I'll get the Furtherlands there. And I'll make sure I earn enough credits to get a an ASP at some point. I'll sell my thrusters from this ship, because there's a few million credits actually in that. But I'll keep the 5A upgraded frameshift drive, because I can put that in an ASP later on, and I'll use the ASP to go out and gain more access to more engineers at a later point. And at the same time I'll keep the Furtherlands for a longer time. 3 more jumps. We're getting close. Encoding overloaded, my streaming program says. I'm going to have to look into that. Settings. Can I work on that now? Twitch output. Video bitrate, audio bitrate, video. I'm going to have to stop the stream for a minute and then restart it with a lower bitrate. It's only using 7.0% of my CPU, and that's not good. The warning is gone now. Encoding overloaded. Now it is overloaded again. It's a little strange. One moment it says that it's overloaded, the other moment it says it's okay. Well, I'll have to look into that after the stream. I'll just fly out to the system where we can purchase the further lands. I'll purchase the further lands, then quit, because I have some other stuff to do, and then I'll look into it later. But I see my stream is lagging behind. It's jumping from picture to picture, but the program itself says it didn't drop any frames. It's not using a lot of the processor. That's just a little strange. Let's see. Low enterprise. That's the one we have to go to. I just switched to a different encoder. Maybe that will work better. I'm not sure. No, now it continuously says it's overloaded. Turn down video settings. You can't really turn it down at the moment. But I am using the program for two things at the same time. I'm recording it and streaming at the same time. So if I stop recording, maybe that will maybe that'll work. Though I would be... Yeah, now it's better. Strange. So I'm not going to use the program to record and stream at the same time anymore. Land on path 3-5. We'll do that. That's right over here. Okay, here we go. I think I still have something in my cargo hold. Yes, I do. So let's sell that. Articulation motors. So then at least I can change the ship. Let's see, outfitting. I first have to put some of the modules in storage. Oh, now it's back again. Encoding overloaded. But why isn't it using more of the CPU? It should be able to do that. Well, none of my weapons is engineered, so it's no. Well, I can always put them all off, right? There we go. Those were all the weapons. Utility mounts. Core internal, I think, let's see, this one is modified, but what is it? It's not modified that much. So it's no problem if I sell this. So I'll get the cheapest thrusters I can put on. This one I'll put in storage. Power distributor. Yes, come on. Do it. You can do it. And I'll sell all the optional internal stuff. Okay. Stored modules. I only have the frameshift drive in here. Yes, that's good. Because now we're going to purchase the Fer-Lance. Here it is. Let's see what way are we going to set it up. Everything fully upgraded. Yes, yes, okay. I can do that. Let's start with the hardpoints. The huge hardpoint, we're going to put a multi-cannon on it. I just like that weapon. The rest of it is all going to be gimbaled beam lasers. Yes, good. Okay, well that's all done. 4 gimbaled beam lasers. That should take care of shields very quickly. Here we're going to put a kill-warrant scanner. D-rated. Might get a better rated one soon. It's a lot of steps before you can actually put something in. See that? Five boosters. I'm going to engineer these at some point. I hear, if I'm correct, I'm hearing a very old airplane flying around here. We're close to an airport, and there are several World War II era planes based there. Like a DC-3 and, well, a lot of those kinds of planes, and I like to see them. I like to watch them fly over. Frameshift drive. Here we go. 4A. Yes! A 13 light year jump range. That is not a lot. D sensors. I'd like to upgrade those to bigger ones as well at some point, but we probably don't have the power to do that. Here, no, we first have to get rid of that one. Let's put a fuel scoop in, because we're going to need that if we want to get to the destination we want to reach. But we're going to go there next episode, not today. Otherwise it's going to be too late and I've got some other stuff to do. So here we go. Bi-weave shields. This one we were going to fill up with hull reinforcement, I think. Yes, and this one with module reinforcement. And the last one also module reinforcement. But I'm also going to make sure I get an extra. I'm going to put this in storage, and I'm going to get an extra module, hull reinforcement thing, so I can at some point. Okay, connection error. Let's see, where are we with Furlance? Internet hasn't been kind to me today. Well, we were quite far. I'll put an extra hull reinforcement package in here, so when we actually reach the destination we can get the second hull reinforcement package over. I'm also going to put this one in storage for a minute and get an FSD interdictor to put in there. I'm also going to put this one in storage and get a scanner in there. Oh, not the surface scanner, the stellar body scanner. So at least, you know, we can get all the other stuff. But now the thing is, I probably just have to go into livery or livery, paint job. I don't have a paint job for the Furlance, right? Nope. Might have to look into that later. I'm not going to go into decals or anything like that at the moment. Weapon detailing, I'm going to make them yellow. That's it. Fire groups. Beam lasers, yes. A multi-cannon on there. The kill warrant scanner. No, let's first make a group for the advanced discovery scanner, and then we can put the kill warrant scanner and the frameshift drive interdictor over there, and all the lasers on the other one. Usage is 95%, so we don't have to look into shutting things off. I just remembered that if it's not too far and I can actually get to Maza who one says now, that's going to be a lot better than trying that later. How many jumps is this? 12 jumps. 2 jumps every minute, right? Around that. So yeah, I can do that. Because if I land there, I can have the stuff transported over, and I don't have to wait in the next episode before I can actually start doing that. Come on. Let's see, did it actually plot the course the right way? Yeah. Going to have to scoop fuel every single jump, otherwise we're not going to make it. Are we halfway yet? No, far from halfway. Only 3 out of 9. Well, 3 out of 12, so that's 9 left. 7 jumps to go. Halfway, yay! Five jumps to go. 5 jumps. Four jumps to go. Almost there. Last jump, and then we're going to land, have the stuff we bought transported over, and sign off. Then look into the settings, because it's looking bad. I'm really curious why the encoder is overloaded, but it doesn't drop any frames. And it only uses 9% of my CPU. 8.5 at the moment. It should be able to use more processor power. It's not for nothing I've got a very, very, very strong processor in here, or at least one that's strong enough to actually run it in a decent fashion, and not something that looks like this. Messerschmitt orbital, here we go. There we go. Oops, not a perfect landing at all. Well, we've landed, so that was it for today. Thank you for watching. I will have to look into the reason why my stream isn't working the way I want it, because this is the first day it's actually doing that. I haven't changed a thing, and suddenly it just says encoding overloaded. So I'll have to look into that, and I'll make sure that next stream it's working better. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.